Could we first ask about the team news? Who's in or out for the weekend?
Well, basically, I will have the same squad available than against Everton last week. No new injuries, nobody really coming back.
Since we last spoke, Andres Santos, his link for time out has been confirmed. You must be disappointed about it.
It's very disappointing because it's first of all sad for the player and sad for the club, and as well it hits us in a position where of course we have already many injuries, and at the moment where he improved from game to game, and as well the length of the injury is very sad for us because he's 3 months. The only good news is that the surgery went well and that normally should recover quickly.
So into the weekend, you rate this as your toughest test of the season so far?
It is. We had one turning point in our season was a away test against Chelsea because he had not won away before that game, and it's the second big test, yes, away from home for us. It's a massive test, and we know, of course, that you want to be at your best, but we are ready for it physically, mentally. We are prepared and we are ready to give absolutely everything to win the game, because we are in a position where you want to win the game. And
just finally from me, Man City have been strong all season, but do you sense a little chink in their armour given that they're out of the Champions League? They lost their first game on Monday.
I had 2 disappointments, and of course, but they will want to respond, but it takes always a bit of confidence away from you. But let's not speculate on any weakness from their part, and just make sure that on our side we are at our best level.
We had a little light-hearted moment about this earlier in the season, but as it is Manchester City who put 6 past Manchester United plus 8 past Arsenal.
So that's 14 together.
Doesn't work like that, does it?
Fortunately, it doesn't work like that. But it is a big test, as we said, and you could say as well that Chelsea has beaten them and we have beaten Chelsea, so you could go the other way as well. Football is just on one side, the form of a day, the performance of a day, that counts, and that makes the difference. You ask me, can we beat them? I say yes. Do we play at our best? We can beat them, so let's be at our best on Sunday.
2 of your main players were involved in a training ground fight in the build-up to a big game. How would you react? Have you seen it before, and how would you react to doing it?
We have all seen that before, you know, and you have to analyze every incident, what is the significance of the incident. Can sometimes be a deep problem, sometimes problem just down to the mood of the day, and to know that it can be sometimes an ongoing problem, sometimes just a short 1-day fuse. So I don't know really, and you have to be inside the club to know that.
Would there be anything that would be overly worrying or unusual, particularly?
No.
Do you think it's advantage even more so now to the 2 Manchester clubs because they're not involved in the Champions League?
We don't know. Basically, if you ask them, would you like to be in there, they would say yes. So you cannot say it's specifically an advantage. It can only be an advantage on a psychological level. It's a disadvantage. On a physical level, on a longer term, it could be an advantage.
And even more advantage in that case, following up my argument, which you perhaps don't agree with, for Tottenham who aren't involved in Europe at all?
Well, I believe always when you're a top-level sportsman, you want to play in the top competitions. So I'm always reluctant to say that it is an advantage not to be in the top competitions. It is always something that is experienced by the players as a frustration.
Slovenia and Chirac are going to be going off to the African Cup of Nations soon. Are you planning to bring in a striker in January?
I don't know yet.
In linked,
That was an honest answer.
so any link that we're reading about with Lucas Podolski?
No.